Hello there.
Hello everyone, welcome to the channel.
Missed it by that much.
I'm Orrinn. Welcome in, you guys. What is going on? Happy Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on where you're at. It was a Tuesday. That was an alright day. Hope everybody else is having a good one. Welcome in. Kylaris started up volleyball again. And
I'll be in my bedroom, making no noise and pretending
Thanks so
I'm
much
not
for the
there.
alert. Appreciate it, man. Hope everything's going well. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Kylaris started volleyball again. It's volleyball season, and that goes till what, on like March or something like that. So she's like, you know, Tuesday nights are a lot of the time gonna be you hanging out by yourself anyway. So maybe you should get some more Jedi Survivor. And I'm like, that is a really great idea. So here we are. Hope everybody is doing great. Yeah, I'm having like a real old man day. So like yesterday, I don't know what I did. I got up and my left heel and ankle, like my Achilles, somebody got me in the weak point. It just started to hurt really bad, and I don't know what's up with that. And it just keeps hurting. It hasn't stopped. No clue why. Maybe I rolled my ankle or something. So I feel like I'm just hobbling around here like an old decrepit man, because that's what I am now. But anyway, yeah, work was fine. Oh my gosh, you guys. I had to run M to school first before I left for work. Was low on gas. Apparently had a low tire. Got stuck behind a garbage truck the whole way. Thankfully, I was a little bit early because I still logged in like 4 minutes before my shift typically starts, like my official start time. I'm hobbling along on this bum ankle now. My arm last night was hurting, and I had a hard time like falling asleep because I got a stupid messed up left shoulder and stuff. So it's, man, it's just rough. But besides that, hung out with my kids. Ben had soccer practice tonight too. Read with M, helped her with math, which I don't know why that kid's asking me to help with math. So yeah, so it was just kind of it wasn't a great day. It wasn't a bad day either. It was just kind of a day. So let's finish this thing off with a good time and hangouts. Sounds like a blast to me. So anyway, let's see here. Anti, congrats on first. Anti's watching the Rings of Power. Take back his first. Not that he got anything for it anyways, but even he doesn't even get clout for that. Kind of kidding. Sort of. Heather, missed it by that much. Welcome in, Heather. What's going on, you guys? Yeah, I think Anti's probably indisposed. if he's watching shows, so that's pretty cool. Nice of him to drop in and claim first before, you know, any of y'all could do it while he's doing something else. Punk. Yeah. Day? Yeah, it was just a day. Single D. Day. Did you fix any of your car things for tomorrow? I got gas. I don't think I could have hobbled out there to fill the tire anyway, so anyway, that's where we're at tonight. That's what's going on. I don't have a whole lot of time. I'm not staying up too late, so let's get switched over to the game. Let's get rid of Kylar's cam. Ain't nobody need that. Come on. She's not playing anything. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. Kidding about saying kidding? I'm in a weird mood tonight. No, that was you saying you were having an old man day. Oh, day? Right, old man for the rest of my days. That's more like it. Heather, what's going on with you? What you up to? What was your Tuesday, or how's your Tuesday been going? Oh, I feel like I'm moving around all ginger and stuff. I don't even have the wig on. I'd like to say that was the dumbest thing I've said all day, but it's not. I'm so sleepy. Oh, really? Yeah, that's fair, hun. Played a lot of volleyball. Oh, just watching the weather here to see how much more east the storm is going. Ooh, wait, are you talking like the hurricane tropical storm thing going on? How's thar going, Heather? The hurricane. Yikes, yikes, yikes. How close are you to all of that? Heather, I can't remember exactly where you're at. My apologies. That sucks. That's pretty scary. Yeah, well, like what's it looking like for your area? I'm on that Mississippi, or is that Missouri? It's Mississippi, right? Missouri? It's Missouri, near the Louisiana border. So we're going to get a bit of this one. Ooh, Mississippi. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yikes. Wow, Missouri does not get hurricanes. Yeah, that's fair. Listen, I told you I'm in a really weird mood. My brain is just not good right now. People should not ask me to do any kind of geography or math or much thinking at all really tonight. I mean, unless they're looking for failure, in which case ask me all those things. What's up, Blue Fi? How you doing, buddy? What is going on, man? How was your Wednesday so far? What time is it by you guys? Like 11? 11 in the morning? I need to get there, but I also want to see what's here. So maybe I go back to there first. Hey guys, I'm at the gym dying.
Hello there.
We're at the gym dying? Wow, sounds productive. Aren't you supposed to go to the gym to, like, improve your health? That's cool, man. That's cool. Just like circle this island. Oh, Toliva, I missed. Oh no, I'm in trouble. Uh-oh. There's a vent. Go to the vent. Haven't been in a year. Started back this week. Send help. That was not how I wanted that to go. Oof. That's rough, man. That's rough. Oh yeah, this guy. Take that. Ooh, girl. Oh, I got no force to help me out. How are we doing? We're feeling okay. We're getting a little more normal, I think. Oh, come on. Probably can't block that. Yeah, we're feeling a little more normal. There we go. I coughed a little bit more today than I have, I think, the last couple of days. And for some reason I somehow hurt my ankle, my left ankle, but besides that I'm doing pretty good, thanks. How are you and the fam, man? Besides you dying in the gym. Those are some interesting looking things you're throwing there. Yes. Yeah, they're like little animals. They're like tumbleweeds, but they're animals. They're some kind of creature. So, and they want to attack me too, usually, so I just figure kill two birds with one stone, so. Well, Heather, I hope you guys stay safe and everything. I hope, you know, it doesn't get crazy by you. Yes, that's what I wanted. Yeah, I have a really annoying urge to cough that won't quit, like a dry tickle. Yeah, me too. It's interesting because, like, there's times when I don't need to cough at all, and I feel fine. And then there's, like, moments where, like, any kind of talking I do or whatever, and I'll need to cough. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if I can, like, get rid of any of this. Doesn't look like it. Oh, I hate that. Hope it goes away soon. Yeah, for sure. Era and the boy are good playing at home, I think. Oh, fun. Nice, man. That's cool. So is this, like, first time back at the gym since your son was born? What do you do with this? Thank you. We're going to get a bunch of rain, and they're saying our area will get tropical storm force winds. Yikes. Yikes, homie. Nicht so gut. Oh yeah, I opened a door. Yeah, that's rough. That's crazy. I know it's kind of like, it seems like it's hooking in closer to like Texas and stuff like that, or like right around that line. I haven't been following it a ton, but the little bit I've seen, so. Your area isn't like prone to flooding or anything, is it? Yeah, pretty much. Mm-hmm. Well, that's cool. Cool, you're getting back into it. I hate the gym. I hate it. If you can trick me into working out by like doing something I enjoy, awesome. But otherwise, I hates it. I am not a fan. Thankfully, this isn't a major storm, but still have to keep an eye on. Yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's always good to be at least somewhat cautious. No, we're higher elevation and a little more inland, so no flooding here. Good. Oh, I've got ads. So we can't hear me respond anyways. I'll have to wait a minute. I mean, that's glowy, but I don't think that does anything. Hogwarts has, like, ruined me. Every time I see something... every time I see something, like, that could be a secret or whatever, I want to use Revelio. Ruined me or made me better? No, Heather, I'm glad to hear you guys are up higher and stuff too. Because I mean that can be a really scary aspect of that as well, you know, is like flooding. Flooding in areas, even if the wind and the rain directly don't cause an issue, sometimes flooding can be a real problem. But why does it say ad starts in 3 minutes 31 seconds? This thing is so weird. It's like so messed up. Oh, I guess we never were in ads. We weren't in ads yet. Lufai said we had a couple typhoons come through, but luckily they dissipated before reaching us. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I usually put on some movie soundtracks so I feel epic enough to work out. Word. Oh, yeah. Yeah, if I'm there, I gotta be listening to something, but I just hate it. If I can't distract myself from working out, then no thanks. It's gotta be doing something like, I like to play soccer. It's gotta be something like that. Otherwise, I'm out. I really should get out and exercise more. I have a desk job. I have a desk job. My hobbies are reading and video games.
Breathe.
I don't think there's a thing up higher, but yeah, I need to move more. I used to ride my bike a ton. I'm not the biggest fan of my bike though now, and it kind of dissuades me from using it. Yeah, I'm trying to change the mindset. Just go 3 times a week and try stay in shape for my son. Yeah, that's a good idea, man. Let me tell you, I had, especially Ben. I had Ben at 32, and holy cow. Holy cow, that boy. Gives me a run for my money. You guys can't hear my fan on, can you? I got the big box fan going. Oh no, I missed. Oh, I'm dead. I'm doomed. I'm doomed. Maybe not. There we go. My son can't even walk, and I'm out of breath chasing it, right? Yeah. No doubt. No doubt. Bring it! Ain't no stopping us now. Everybody. Falls 100 miles an hour, right? Right?
Great.
Oh, but that's cute though. It's like there's more of that stuff in there. There was more of it over here too, but I like legit for the life of me could not find it. Oh well. Lufi, what you got going on the rest of your day? Heather, what you got going on? Like, Heather, did I hear, I thought I heard Kylara say your kids, do your kids have time off already? Like, no, I'm not fighting you again. I don't wanna. It's fun, but bye. Pretty much the day off. Gonna work on some emotes and maybe my own stuff later. Nice, that's cool, man. Epic. Epic, epic. I've been over here already. Dang it. Is this where I need to be? Tis where I need to be. Oh, I was gonna get the, dang it. I was gonna get the thing. Gonna get the thing in the cave. Cause I bet that's something. Yeah, they've canceled their school for tomorrow and Thursday. Wow, man. Heather, you're gonna have when you have a moment. I mean, we're not the most important people in the whole world, but like you're gonna have to keep us updated when you can. The volume for that ad was so loud. Oh no. Yeah, man, I'm not. Oh, you're back. Welcome back. Sorry. I mean, I don't pick the ads. And if I did, I would pick to not see this one ad that's happening right now. There's an ad on Twitch now that drops the big doot bomb, if you know what I'm saying. It's just a quick doot bomb. It's a real bad one. And I'm like, I left a message. I was like, or I like reported or commented or whatever, and I'm like, if my children had like walked in at that point or whatever, I'd be real ticked. Don't freeze up on me. No, that's my bad. You want to sub to you. I want to sub to you guys. Aw. No, dude. No. It's not your bad at all. Hey, thank you so much for the sub, Lufi. I really appreciate it. Glad to have you in the community. Thank you for the support. Really appreciate it. Oh, no, wait. An anonymous gifter gifted Lufia a sub. Well, anonymous, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Lufia. That was very generous of you. Very appreciated. And thank you for your support as well. I want to be like, hey, anonymous gifter, how are you? For somebody to be like, hey, good. Not so anonymous anymore. Sorry, my Twitch app crashed. No, you're fine. Oh, what? Yeah, you got gifted a sub. An anonymous gifter gifted you a sub. Isn't that super nice? I know, right? A lot of cool people in this community. Well, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your support in hanging out. And thank you for supporting with, like, subs and stuff. Nobody has to do that. But it is very appreciated. That level of support is crazy. Like, It's a little surreal in some ways, honestly. Yay. Did I just not, like, go through this? Also, there's another thing there. Dang it. Oh no, that's the one I couldn't get through. This. Sounds good, Heather. Sounds good. Ooh, what you gonna get? You're probably gone already. Open. Ooh. Did we already do this? It might have said completed already. I wanted to come look anyway, though. Yeah, we may have already done this. Yeah, I would say the check mark indicates it is complete. Yeah, okay. Yep, completed. Untamed Downs. All right. Is that literally... Is that it? There is something over here we could do. Discovered area. I don't know if there's any more of that. Yeah, like, we want to support so many amazing people like you guys who have supported us so much as well. We don't talk it much because we don't want to ask for handouts or whatever. Yeah, it's kind of the same, really. Like, the thing is like, I can't sub to everybody and their brother, right? Like, that would be fiscally irresponsible of us to sub to everybody that we like, everybody that we you know, that we support. That's one of the reasons why, even like that family friendly streamer list, that's one of the reasons why we made that. Part of it was because, you know, like it gets tough to like give everybody shout outs all the time. Like, all those people on that list come to almost all of our streams, and it's like, to give those shout outs all the time, you know what I mean? And it gets lost in chat anyway. Like, all of that stuff, chat moves sometimes so fast, all of it gets lost anyway. So that's where we wanted to make that list, because it's supporting people even when sometimes we can't sub to everybody, right? And so it's like, yeah, you know, like, we can't sub to everybody and their brother. We just can't. And so it's like, that's where for us too, like, we're never asking for subs. Right? If people want to sub, if they want to support us in that way, we obviously, you know, we give some incentive for that, I guess, with like emotes, and pretty much with emotes, like a lot of other channels and everything, but it's never anything that's so important that we really push it. It's not something where like I'm looking to be a full-time streamer. If that happened naturally, if that happened in a way where it's like, you know, I didn't really ask for this, I wasn't really going for it, I'm just here having fun doing my thing, and if people feel like supporting in that way continuously, awesome, like, great. Then, you know, if it got to the point where I could support my family and have the same benefits and things that I do now working my day job, right?
I'll be in my bedroom making no noise
that's a
and pretending I'm
different
not
story,
there.
right? What's up, Mike? How's it going? My Dutch brother, how are you? What is up, buddy? Thank you so much for the alert. Hope you're having a great night, Mike. Speaking of people on the family-friendly streamer list. But yeah, you know, it's if that were to happen naturally, awesome, right? But streaming's fickle anyway. Streaming is really fickle. And you know, it would have to really be some sustained support on a level that realistically I don't think we're ever gonna get, and that's okay. I streamed 3 years without even being affiliate, right? Like, if I cared about the money, I would have quit long before that. so it's like, you know, it's just one of those things where it's really cool. It's like, we don't expect it. We're here for the hangouts. We're here to have fun. We're here to have great conversations with people that we get along with, who like us, who stick around for us, not the game necessarily that we're playing or whatever, right? We're here for that. And if they happen to want to sub, cool. I'm not going to say I don't appreciate that, right? Like, I turned that on. It's optional, right? Like, I turned it on. It's obviously, it's cool, but like, it's never expected. It's never expected. So that level of support is always really, I don't know. It's really cool, and it's kind of surreal also. You know what I mean? For sure, you would be an amazing full-time streamer, I think. Well, thanks, man. You know, it would be fun. I'm not gonna lie, like, there is an appeal to it, but it's so difficult. So many people, like I think a lot of people, they watch sometimes like full-time streamers and everything, and they think, oh, they just play video games and stream it and they make money, and it's, you know, it's so easy, right? They make so much money, and I'm like, no, do you know how much work they have to put into that? And you have to be like, you have to build like a brand. Like, I used to say that you know, I used to say you have to have like you have to have the pulse of gaming, and for some streams I think you do. You have to have a pulse on gaming. You have to have a pulse on Twitch. You know, you got to follow the hype trains. You know, that's not to say they don't cultivate their own feel and stuff for their channel too, their own brand, but there's a lot of full-time streamers where this is their livelihood, and there are times where they have to go play things they may not even want to play because they have to make money. I mean, at the end of the day, that's their job, right? Like, and you have to run that like a business. And so that's a level of stress. That part of it isn't as appealing. If I could make a living,
hello there,
naturally, from people just wanting to come and chat with me and hang out, cool, right? Like, that's awesome. But it's not the goal, you know? The goal is not that. I genuinely really don't believe we'll get there. And I am 100% all right with that. The Spear Von Boom, hello, how are ya? What is going on? Yeah, but yeah, like, we would and will when we can. Yeah, Lufian, no pressure, dude. No pressure. Listen, even if you don't want to, like, that's okay. If you can't, that's even more okay. Like, there's no pressure there. So, like, it's all good, man. Like, I appreciate that. I appreciate the sentiment that you're trying to pass on. You know what I mean? Like, I get that perspective, that side of it, but also on this side of it, know that just coming and hanging out and talking is really all I care about. So at that point, if somebody wants to sub, that's up to them. Worth is subjective. Where you spend your money is subjective. And I would rather people be fiscally responsible than sub to my channel. You know, but I mean, like, if the perks and stuff are worth it, whatever, no ads, you know, whatever, like, you know what I mean? I do feel like streaming is like being an actor. 90% don't make it being a full-time job, right? Oh, even more than 90%. It's like you're in, like, what is it? what was it? Like, I've read some stats before, not too long ago, actually. And it's an incredibly low number of all the channels that have hit go live. It is an incredibly low number of channels that actually stream consistently. It is an incredibly small percentage. And then take that group, and it's even a far smaller percentage that actually like make partner, consistently stream, make a living off of it. Like that is such a tiny subset of everyone who is streamed on Twitch, even within a single year. Like that's even stats like within a single year time frame. Not you know, ever since Twitch came about, which, you know, we're going on like what, 11 or 12 years or something like that. But like just within a year. It is such a small percentage of people, and it's like, hey, I'm a 41-year-old dad of two, got a full-time job. I can't just quit all that to make streaming a full-time job. Like that would be irresponsible of me. And it would really have to be, I always go back to Co. I feel like Co has such a good pulse. Co Carnage has such a good pulse on like the business aspect of Twitch, because he's made it work for him for a long time now. And one of the things he said too is like, if you are considering going pro, don't until subs and ads and everything that rolls up into a monthly Twitch payment can pay for all your bills and then some, right? Because you want to be able to save some too, pay for all your bills and then some for more than a year consistently. Because if you can't go a year consistently making enough to support yourself and, you know, a potential family or whatever, don't take that risk. You know what I mean? Like if you're able to work a regular job, if you're, you know, if you're capable of making a living another way, right? Way more sustainable than a career as a Twitch professional. So it was just interesting. That conversation is super interesting to me. And that's where it's like, you know, I'm not here to make money. The support that we get from ads and subs and whatever, right, is really cool, right? Like, you know, okay, make a little bit of money, but I'm nowhere near making what my salary at work gets me, along with like health insurance and things like that. Like, not even close. You know what I mean? Like, it would take so much. It would take so much. And I just don't think we'll ever get there. And again, that's not the goal. That's not why we do it. If it was about the money, I would have quit a long time ago. I'm coming up on 8 years of streaming. Coming up on 5 of doing it consistently, right? And if it was about the money, I would have been long gone. So, long gone. Let's see here. Yeah, if it did become a job, still gotta approach it in that way. It's about making a community, enjoying what you're doing like a hobby. Yeah, it really is. It really is. Yeah, because I mean, like, the second it's your job, you have to. It's on another level, right? You have to look at it on a completely other level, and then it really becomes, what do I got to do to sustain this, right? And that's a different approach, really. And it's not necessarily all bad either, but I don't know. Not to mention too, I mean, we're very family friendly, and that isn't a wide net cast, right? In fact, we don't really want to cast a wide net. If people find us and they come in and they like being here and they like hanging out with us, awesome, great. We want them here. But I've told people straight up, you know, somebody like, oh, hey, you want my follow, or, you know, you want my sub or whatever, do this. And I'm like, no, I don't. Get out. You know, because if you're going to hold something over my head like money, follows, whatever, get out of here. I don't want it. So, I mean, when you're not casting that wide net, I don't think you're going to make money on Twitch, right? Mike said, about to have some Turkish coffee with wifey and watch the last 6 episodes of classic Doctor Who with John Pertwee. Then on to Tom Baker's run. Nice, Mike. That's fun, dude. Hope you have a great night. Ooh, Turkish coffee. That sounds delicious. Yeah, not sure if I would like that. Yeah, nope. Which is why I try to put a lot of effort into the emotes. Yeah, for sure. Okay, back with snack and coffee in hand. Nice, Heather. What'd you get to snack? And what's the coffee blend? The Spear said, I just streamed to share my adventures, nothing else. Yeah. By the way, they have a Fanta float at Culver's. Yummy. Nice. Oh, tell me you're from the Midwest without telling me you're from the Midwest. Oh, I love, or Canada, I guess. I think there's Culver's in Canada now. I like Culver's. I like Culver's a lot. We have one not too far from us. And if I'm gonna go for a burger, like fast-ish food nowadays, I can't eat McDonald's. It's gonna be Culver's. So I can't have pop though. I can't have pop. It wrecks me. So I wouldn't be able to have the Fanta float. It's sad. I haven't had a float in years. Not sure what you mean. I stream consistently and make a living off of it. Sub to Elbow does real stuff and doesn't make up nonsense at 3 a.m. You won't regret it. 20% off right now. What's up, Elbow? How you doing, buddy? What is going on, man? What are you doing awake? Ooh, 20% off. Sign me up. I know, right? That'll be $299.99. Pounds of dollars surrounded by enormous pounds of dollars. Oh, pounds. Yeah. Only 359 pounds and 99 cents. And 99 pence. Popcorn? Yes. I love popcorn. Popcorn and an iced white chocolate pumpkin latte with pumpkin cold foam. Dang. Nice. That sounds amazing. Thought I could fast travel to this. Can I not fast travel? Oh, I have to go to another save, like meditation point, I think. Which I know where one is close by. That sounds awesome, Heather. Elbow, what's going on with you, man? How you doing, buddy? I'm gonna go there. I'm awake when I should be sleeping. My brain is going too fast. I was back to writing today and I can't shut down. Oof. Yeah. Yep. Been there, man. Been there many a time. Well, we'll stick around. I'll make you sleepy. The stream was so boring. That stream was boring. Yeah, I couldn't sleep last night, so I turned on Orrinn. Fell asleep right away. Slept like a baby. Never slept so good. Yeah, let's fast travel. I think it's this. Don't you hate it when you can't type fast enough to keep up with your thoughts? Yes. Yes. It's like in Harry Potter, Rita Skeeter, the reporter, she has that quick quotes quill. And it's like she like links to it. And it just writes down whatever she thinks in like real time. And it's like, I want that. Am I in the right place? I think I'm in the right place. Yes, I am. What? Why didn't I do this last time? I'm not headed in the right direction. My bad. I'm dumb. Furious cackling. Yes, or mix up letters and words as you're talking because your mind is way ahead of your mouth. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. I merge words. Whoa, hi! Ooh, yeah! That's a lightsaber to the kidneys.
Intruder!
Time is over. Taking the shot.
Stop it!
That.
Won't miss again.
There we go. Ah, yes, I tinkered with the idea of a brain scribbler, but I could never get it to stop writing fan fiction about the Crystal Maze. The patent is still in limbo. Nice. Oh my gosh, amazing. Amazing, dude. How about what else is going on, man? And how was the writing today? Was it so good? Hi. I think it's funny that the droid acts disoriented. I wonder if that's like its equilibrium calibrating or something, you know what I mean? Like it's not a human, but almost acting humanish. I should not be up here. What in the world? Where do I go? Where do I go? What's up, Goose? Turns out there's not a big market for it. Oh man, what is a sneaky attempt to end my streak on a Tuesday? I'm not trying to end your streak. I'm just Goose Kylars is back in volleyball, so she was like, you know, you're gonna have time. You should stream some Survivor, and I was like, you're right. You're right. Goose, what's up with you, man? How you doing? Yeah, so it wasn't like planned. She just like tonight she was like, I'm back at volleyball on Tuesdays. You should stream because you're wanting to get Fallen Order done. And yeah, or not Fallen Order, Survivor. Whoops. What is this? Oh, there's a climby wall. There, it's there. I was sad about the news yesterday. James Earl Jones. Yeah, I was really sad about that too. I mean, it's hard. It's one of those things where you're like, okay, the dude was 93. So, okay. I mean, there's just a level of reality there, right? But also, you know, when you're iconic, right? It's hard to imagine him not doing, as you know, it's like, I don't know him personally, right? But when you're so iconic for certain things, it's hard to imagine them not being there anymore to do those things, to continue to do those things, right? And I think it leaves us kind of almost feeling lost a little bit in like, well, who's gonna do it now? You know, who's gonna fill that gap? And I don't know. I mean, I guess they've had other voice actors come in and do the voice of Darth Vader and stuff like that. So I don't think there's not someone who could step in, take over, but it's never going to be James, right? So like, and it's just sad, you know, he's got a son. I looked, his wife passed away in 2016. So, you know, But he's got a son who's my age actually, and you know, I don't think it matters what age. That, you know, that's still painful. So yeah. Oh, that checks out. Yep. Skylaris is back in, you know how it goes, Goose. Skylaris is back in volleyball. So it's like bonus Tuesdays are somewhat back. Went well. I finally got back to my main project today. Nice. I was is that the one we've talked about before? I was stuck and I felt I got myself into a corner, but something occurred to me after someone mentioned something and I just lunged at it like a vicious wild hedgehog. Amazing. Our brains are running at the same speed. Me or Elbow? I would hope Fallen Order was finished already. Yeah, I said forget that game. I'm going straight on to the sequel. I don't need context. Ugh. It was painful for me to even say, even as a joke.
Ravenclaw.
Hey, what's up, Gusty? How you doing, man? How's your night going? Goose has been subject to my manic brain for a while already tonight. Oh, really? And I survived. I shall diminish and pass into the west and remain DY Mongoose. Good. I like that guy. Well, I meant you, but Elbow fits as well, I suppose. We're all just on the same page, right? Gussie, what's up, man? Goose, what have you been up to? A destroyed dam. As a result of what looks like deliberate sabotage, the dam wall has split, allowing huge amounts of tar to spill through the breach and onto whatever lies below. I tormented Buggy with incoherent, made-up, lengthy words to break his brain. Goose, that was not a dude. Although, being on a family-friendly stream, it does feel a little weird because it's like, you guys probably don't hear me say that a whole lot because I'll only say it in reference to the you know, the water hold backer. I hate those guys. I've had to have that conversation with my kids, right? It's like, why are some words bad, right? Like, why, what is the problem with some of them? And why is it okay to say this word in this context, but not the same word in another context, right? And it's nuanced and it's kind of hard, and it's like, you know, yeah, man, I get it. It's confusing. But I think I did a pretty good job. And yeah, it's the project you know about, the sci-fi one. Nice, epic, dude. I'm glad you're working on that more. You're a water hold backer. I mean, sometimes when I've had a lot to drink. Guzzle down a big thing of water. You know that's right. I finished part 1 of Elantris and then started part 2 and business picked up. That's amazing! What do you think so far? Elantris is a slow burn until the end. Elantris is a little bit of a different style. Elantris is a slow burn. Gussie, we still have to talk Mistborn. We still have to talk Mistborn. We have to find some time to sit down and talk if you still want to. What's up, Emmys? How you doing? Language is a science. It really is. It's interesting. Nuanced words like Spengler. Okay, thanks, Ghostbusters. Science, but also art. It's true. Language is one of the most fascinating things. Dude, for real, we gotta find some time to sit down and talk. I would love to. I gotta drop some deets. I love some of these echoes. No! There's more than just the words that are, you know, cluing you into what's happening, but like, that was it. The remains of a prospector who stumbled into a tar reservoir. They panicked and slipped into the pit, where the sucking tar caught fast and sealed their fate. Yikes. I love language. J.R.R. Tolkien was incredible for his grasp of it. Absolutely. Absolutely. I do too. Etymology. I love etymology. It's fascinating to me. Oh, you punk. What's up, Mrs. Buggy? How's it going, homie? How are you? I'm gonna like force pull all this stuff. Etymology? What, Lufire? You love it so much you crying? What's happening? You don't know what it is? Gasp, I've been found out. What? I'm not playing Fortnite in Buggy's stream. I was just hiding over here. What's happening? Oh, man. Star Wars trivia question. Let's do this. I also have a, what do I have? I have a spiced latte candle going right now. It is delicious smelling. No, I love etymology. Me too. Me too. It's fascinating to find out how, like, where words come from, how they've shifted, like, how they were used before, and how, like, even if generally they're used the same way, the context or the usage has shifted too a little bit. It's cool to see how, like, words pass through cultures and stuff like that. It's incredible. Love it. I love how culture changes language, then language changes culture, mind explodes. Yeah, for sure. Buggy, Mrs. Buggy and Willis are streaming Fortnite on Buggy's stream. Gotcha, that's cool, nice. My fantasy universe has an etymology system for naming, etc. That's so fun. That's so fun. I think one of the things that really, I was fascinated with it anyway, but one of the cool things I found out is, like, so my dad's first language is called Frisian, right? For anybody who hasn't heard that before. And Frisian is the second official language of the Netherlands. Frisian actually predates Dutch because the Frisian people were in that area before what you would consider now the Dutch in general were there. Before it was the Netherlands. And Friesland is still a province in the Netherlands, and you still have people speaking different dialects of Frisian in the Netherlands, Western Germany, and southern, I think it's Denmark, southern Denmark and stuff. But there was a lot of, like, there were Frisians that were going across the North Sea to the British Isles before the Angles and the Saxons came through. And then you had a lot of Frisians who went with the Angles and the Saxons to the British Isles and stayed there with them, right? And so English is actually influenced by Fries as well as, you know, Anglican Angles, which is where we get the word English, and Saxon. I don't remember what they called the language. It might have been Saxon, but it's probably something else too. And so it's like, it's all, you know, it's related to all of that. So we get some of our words in English from the Fries. And I watched a video where this guy, sorry, I'm spitting facts for a minute and then I'll get to the question. I watched a video from maybe the 80s, 90s, where this guy who was, he studied Old English. He went and talked to a current Frisian farmer and in Old English, and the farmer obviously speaking Fries. And while there was some differences and stuff, and they had to work a little bit to understand each other, they could understand each other. Emmys! Thank you so much for resubscribing. 34 months, dude. Holy crap, man. You're coming up on 3 years? That's insane. I can't believe it's been that long. 2, holy cow, man. Thank you so much for all the support. Appreciate you, buddy. Always glad you're here, Emmys. But so it's like we get, if you look it up, we get some of our English words from Frisian. Like, they're just the words, you know what I mean? Or they've been changed just a little bit. And then so like even Frisians then integrated with what would become some of the British people there, right? And so it's like, I'm curious how much how much the general British populace has Frisian ancestry even. And it just blows my mind. Like, it's so cool. So it's like the language my dad grew up speaking first and I believe it's still the only living ancestor from way back that is still being spoken. And obviously it's an alive language, but obviously it's changed as time's gone on, but I think foundationally it's fairly similar. And it just blows my mind, you know? So it's like when I say ach de lieve, that's Fries. So yeah, crazy. Culture fit for a king. I'll show it to you someday. Yeah, for sure. That'd be amazing, Lufaya. Well, but only the Angles and the Saxons. None of the arcs or points. Thanks, Goose. Time is weird. Time is weird, especially the last 4 years. I know, right? I have a species that are space mammals with long snouts who develop their language through guttural throat sounds, so all their names and words have a basis in sounds you can make with your throat without things like P's and M's. They since learned to speak Earth language, but their native language just sounds different. I haven't super fleshed it out, though. It's just how I approach names and words for their culture. That is really fun. That's really cool. Dude, truth, it's absolutely mind-blowing. Yeah. I thought you were speaking a Star Wars language or something. What, ach de lieve? No, no. I grew up, ach de lieve is kind of like, oh my dear, oh my loved one, oh my goodness. It's an exclamation. I grew up hearing my dad exclaims in Dutch, in Fries, really. And so, like, I picked it up. So the story that I've been told is that he was teaching me to be bilingual, and it got to the point where my mom was like, I can't understand, because every bilingual kid kind of hits when they're learning at the same time. They hit a point where they, in the process, which Lufaya, I wonder if this will happen with your son, right? They hit a point in the process where they mix up the languages. So like I would use words from both languages in a single sentence, and my mom made my dad quit because she didn't speak Fries, and so it's like, I can't understand my 2-year-old. You need to stop. Or better, Fries and give us all French fries. Truth. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm gonna do this one just because it's fun. maybe only wrong answers. What does Darth Vader suggest that Luke release during their first lightsaber duel? Listen, son, you look a little gassy. Apparently the Dutch command is misinformation. Needs to be Fries. Yeah, I mean, it's just easier to like generically say Dutch because very few people have heard of Frisian, right? Of Fries. So it's, yeah. So it's just easier to say Dutch. Is it false? Yeah. But ik spreek geen Nederlands. You don't speak Dutch, or you don't, yeah, you don't speak Dutch. You don't speak Nederlands. Hollands. Ik spreek geen Nederlands. So the G is usually when it's at the beginning of a word, and sometimes even not at the beginning. It's a g. So you got a g. And the double E in Dutch is actually what we would expect from a single vowel. And the single vowel is what we'd expect from a double vowel in English. So like geen, it's geen, not geen, right? We would say geen in English or Jean in English, depending on your GIF or GIF. But in Dutch, it's geen. So spreek geen Nederlands. Other than Amperu, the Kraken. He released the Kraken. He released Jar Jar Binks. Wow, Luke's scary. It's very fun sitting there making guttural sounds to form words that I think fit. So in their language, their planet is called Gore. Very simple and guttural. Gore. Gar. Real answer, his anger. It's true. It is his anger. Goose wins. But only the wrong answers. Thanks, Google. I know, right? Ik spreek geen Nederlands. You gotta when you say it. Och, to leave in a ta. And like geen is like do not. So ich not I gotta watch out. I took some German and it's really wrecked my ich. Cause in German it's ich. Where am I supposed to go? Son of a biscuit. In German it's ich, but in Dutch it's ik. Ik. I speak not Nederlands. Dutch. Release your petulance and whining. That one evil black and silver roly-poly droid, whatever its name is, release, are you talking about the Imperial one? Right. What are you writing? Are you writing the wrong answers to the Star Wars question, or are you writing the Dutch? My ick has been wrecked since college. Yeah, do not tell me what I can and cannot do when I rock. Anyone? I know the song. I don't have the beat perfect with right now. Yeah, Imperial version of BB-8, or is it First Order? It was First Order. Yeah, it was First Order. The Dutch. Oh, yes. Ik spreek geen Nederlands. So it's not. Oh, dumb. So it's not Dutch in Dutch. It's Nederlands. It's not Deutsch. That's German. Don't know if I can ever trust Google for proper wording. Could be super weird in a real life scenario. Yeah, I think like, I mean, it can get words right, you know, but like, and I think sometimes it gets it grammatically and like structurally correct. Like, ik spreek geen Nederlands is right. But it doesn't all the time. Yeah, I can't remember what the First Order BB-8 guy is. It's in Battlefront. It's in Battlefront. And I can't remember what it was called. Funny, that's the name of my college roommate's band in college. You know the one I mean though, that character they underutilized in the sequels. The one character. Yep. Yep, they never ever underutilized any other characters. And I wrecked it. Oh no. Blackball droid guy. Yeah. I absolutely use Google Translate to communicate with our pickup teammate in Once Human last week. Hey man, if it can get you through it at least, you know, like a passing usability, I say call it good. I mean, the thing is even if somebody like, you know, if somebody's trying to speak English and it's not their first language and they're, you know, they're getting the structure, they're not getting the structure correct, like how we would normally speak it and stuff, you know, and the pronunciation is a little off. Like, we understand it, right? Like, when my cousins come from the Netherlands, you know, some of them don't have perfect English, right? And their word structuring, they can tell that they're working hard to flip the word structuring. And, but we can understand them. It's like, yeah, don't try so hard. I get it. I understand, though, they want to get it right, but... It's a little too early.
Rocket away.
Rocket that. Oh, BB9E. Yeah. I bet the E stands for evil. I bet it does. He understood English, but only spoke Spanish. Oh, okay. Did you try Spanglish? Google Translate for Japanese is hilariously bad. Is it really? So, like, Lufaya, I'm interested to hear, like, as your son gets older, if you continue hanging out, as your son gets older, I'm interested to hear, like, kind of the things that you guys go through with him in teaching him language, because I'm assuming you're teaching him to be bilingual.
I need to focus.
Evil BB-8, right? Because, like, from my own experience and from what I've heard from others,
Let's move.
in similar and you know, a lot of the time in far more bilingual situations than I am, that kids hit this point where they start mixing the languages in their speech, which is going to be good for you guys because you guys know both languages. Oh, I'm sure. Totally different syntax. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was exactly what I Googled. Evil BB-8. Yeah. Assimilate this. I would love to hear Goose just, you know, like deep voice, like assimilate this. That would like make my day. Yeah, man. Where's
Hello
the thing?
Mischief managed.
What's up, Airlie? How you doing? I'm about to go, but I was working at a nursery, and the babies would mix it, saying, "Up shy tea." Is that correct? Up shy tea for pick me up, and good night Iada for I don't want to sleep. What?
Hello there.
Assimilate this. He said the thing. What? Oh, assimilate this is what? Is that a thing? Yes, he will be bilingual. Nice. I actually just finished reading him a Japanese bedtime book. Nice. I'm very bilingual. I speak English and nonsense fluently. Yeah, you do. If anybody's an expert in nonsense, it's you. I wish I paid more attention in Spanish class during high school. Would love to be bilingual. Yeah, it's weird too. Like my dad dreams in both languages. Like I said, he always exclaimed, like, I think in some ways, not always, but in some ways, I think Fries felt more normal to him because that's what they spoke at home, right? That's what he learned first. And so, like, when he would react to something like, you know, again, I talk about when he smashed his thumb with a hammer or whatever, you know what I mean? It's like when he would react, it would be in Fries. It wouldn't be in English usually. So it's like that was his natural inclination to go to Fries. And it's just how long's it gonna stay there? Oh, it's going the wrong way. Dang it. Yeah, we already mixed the two languages when we talk. It's quite fun. That's pretty fun. See, my mom had the unfortunate situation of not being bilingual and didn't know what was always being said. I was definitely absent for Lufia's introduction. Hi, by the way. Why Japanese? You live there, I presume. Yeah, I'm about to go, but I was working at a nursery and the babies would mix it. And the babies would mix it saying up shy tea or for pick me up. And good night Iyada for I don't want to sleep. I don't get that. What's it? Shite, I think. Up shite? Goose, do you know Japanese? I don't know what any of that means. What am I supposed to be? What's the context of that? What am I supposed to be gathering from that? Is what? Is shite more like sleep? Oh hi, Airline and I live in Japan for about 8 years now. Yeah, Goose, Airline and Lufaya are originally from New Zealand, and they live in Japan, and they are English teachers. They are super fun. They're great people. The look and pause was priceless. Your look and pause was priceless. Assimilate this was a quote from First Contact we watched in the movie night the weekend. Oh, it's a Worf line when he blows up the Borg. Oh, you know what? I've seen that movie, but it's been so long. Nice. What are you doing there? I used to follow a streamer who was living there as an ESL teacher. Well, hey! That emote was huge. Oh, Total Biscuit. I miss Total Biscuit. What an absolute doot face, but man, did I trust his reviews. Wait, why is the emote so big? Oh, you can do that. It's a redemption. What is even going on? Don't look behind you. The scary thing is that was said a long time ago. I regret. What? Why are the emotes growing? Mixing the two languages. Oh, Airline, I follow now. Gotcha. Because you're teaching the little kids in the nurse? Are you teaching the little kids in the nursery English as well? So they're I got it. I'm tracking. Nice. So yeah, so they're like at that stage, right? Where they're mixing them up because they're learning the meaning in both languages, right? And it's I think while they're learning and their brains are still developing and everything too, right? Like I think they have a hard time separating it. And so it's like it becomes almost like one language in their head, you know? I think that's really cool. The emotes have gained sentience. Pff, they sure have. Yes, we are two teachers at the same English conversation school. Yeah. Skynet is self-aware. Airline is fine, I guess. Yeah, he only married her and, you know, decided to move to Japan with her. Wait, New Zealand, was that you I heard talking with that guy about dinosaurs last night? Chite means do. I put the line in the middle so you wouldn't read it like swearing. So they say updo, especially instead of pick me up. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's cool to like, you know, like why is that so common? You know what I mean? I gotta think that their original language plays a part in that. You know what I mean? That's fascinating. Yes, that was me in Code Rifle stream giving my testimony. Nice. And Iyada means I don't want to. So at nap time I would say good night, and the baby would say good night Iyada. Oh, that's so cute. Dang, I missed that part. I only caught the dinosaur situation. I remember Total Biscuit. Rip, he was younger than me now when he passed away. Yeah, yep. Oh man, really bad cancer. Really bad cancer. I loved his videos. They were, man, was that guy foul-mouthed. Not too bad, but like, you know, he was no Asmongold, but he definitely, you know, it wasn't the cleanest, but I really trusted his opinions. Just natural acquisition from working with them. Yeah, I have 6 lessons today. I start in 13 minutes. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Is that also a really long day? Yeah, I was giving my story about how I became a Christian. We ended up talking about dinosaurs. Nice. We've got our own conversation that's running away from Orrinn at this point, I think. I'm trying to catch up. He's never gonna play the game again. I will. Don't be sorry. I love the conversations. That's why I'm here. It's okay, he's used to it. Absolutely. He's normally got Kylar's here to reel him back in, though. Let's run amok while we've got the chance. I'm catching you. I'm catching up. I'm off to work. Bye, Airline. Thank you. Have a good day. He was 33. Yikes. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's crazy. Yep. Where in the world? What? Hold on. Amok. Yeah, where's Selfish Lock when I need him? I know, right? Probably sleeping. He was really hyper today. He was really hyper today. And, he was awake. Like, all day. So you know he probably crashed. Meditation Point, Grand Courtyard, Devastated Settlement. Grand Courtyard, Devastated Settlement. Devastated Settlement. Yes. All right. Good. Speaking of sleeping, I should be doing that thing. I should be doing that things a little. Am I making you more tired? Have I bored you enough that you feel stupefied enough to go sleep? I probably should soon too. Not sure that I will, but I should. I know, right? I know. I gotta be up at 7 again. Thanks, office. But also, yeah, you really should. It's 4 a.m. What? 5-hour difference from me. So it's like 4:30. Almost 4:30. Elbow time. Almost 4:30 green elbow time. Forget Greenwich. It's green elbow time. Yeah, my brain is totally fried too, so like I feel bad for Airline's trying to like make a supporting addition to what I was talking about. And I'm like, huh? Orrinn doesn't speak Japanese. Oh yeah, I'm totally wound down from continually talking further nonsense and yakking about languages and evil roly droids. Yes! My job is complete. I like to unlock stuff. To be fair, Japanese is much easier for British English speakers. Is it really? Why's that? That's interesting. I'm curious why that is. Oh, don't leave an ata. American vowels are very different. Oh yeah, that's fair. Does the soft R sound play a part in that at all? I also keep writing in sarcastic tones. It's always the vowels. Yeah. Falling order indeed, Emmys. I just called you Jemmies. If you missed the beginning of the stream, I've had a day, okay? It wasn't a bad day, but it also wasn't a good day. I'm feeling a little brain fried, and you know how I am on a good day. So, Jemmy's Fox song? You got that right. Ridiculous. Oh, it's down there. Drat. Falling order indeed. I mean, banana versus banana. Right. Quit wrestling. Don't. Okay, no. It was a day for sure. It sure was. It was just so busy at work. What? Banana. Yeah, the vowels are, I mean, the vowels are a big reason, like, Vowels are a big point of difference in even American dialects and stuff, you know? Like, that's why, like, Michigander sounds so... The Michigan accent is different because we have a bit of a different vowel shift than a lot of the rest of the country. That's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Japanese only has one sound per vowel and none are American. Really? That's interesting. So I imagine it's tough. Why am I back here at this? Why am I back here at this? I couldn't see anything. It wasn't here. It was here. Dang it. It was here. That's... Son of a biscuit. Son of a biscuit. Interesting. You go single and crossguard. I went almost exclusively blaster and double-bladed once I had them. I don't really like the blaster. I didn't really think the blaster was all that good. I mean, I shouldn't say good. I'm sure it's good. It didn't mesh with me. And I'm not even necessarily like a lightsaber purist or anything like that either, because where am I going? I go here, because like son of a biscuit, I loved oh, I forgot about the I can't block that. Yes! Beautiful! What was I gonna say? I just didn't feel like it was my style, and like, blasters don't bother me because, like, I love Jedi Outcast. Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast. Love that game. And that was that, I mean, Kyle Katarn, you absolutely blaster and lightsaber, like, so I don't know, it just didn't speak to me as much as, like, the heavy-hitting, you know. This guy. Even though the crossguard is stupid. It's stupid. I hate them trying to, like, explain it. I want them to just be like, yeah, it looks cool, so we did it. What's good for the Michigoose is good for the Michigander. Goose, I love it. Crosscode, let's go. Orrinn, have you played any of the Metroid Primes game? I played... What was the one on GameCube? Was that, like, the original Metroid Prime? I played one on the GameCube. My best friend in school had a GameCube, and we played a Metroid game. It was a first-person 3D one. And, I'm almost a full-grown man. I played it while I had mono a lot. It's really cool. I don't remember a lot about it, but I went double-bladed and double-bladed. So versatile, and they complemented each other. Either other? Oh, man. Blaster stance made me happy. That's awesome. Yeah, I just didn't think it was my style. I'm a lightsaber purist. Blasters are so clumsy and uncivilized. Thanks, Obi-Wan. But my lightsaber is also made of wood, so what do I know? Blaster go pew pew pew. Kyle Katarn is the GOAT. Well, no, he's not, but he's up there. Man, Kyle Katarn, I love that character. Legends for the win. Legends for the win. But the Legends got really weird too. There's a conversation there to be had about how Legends started to get really weird too towards the end. And a lot of that is like, crap, what do? We have to, you know, because we're doing this for money and we have to come up with something bigger and more grandiose and more dangerous and everything. And Luke has to level up more and have more powers that nobody's ever talked about the Force being capable of before. I like the quick fencing style of it. Plus, you got to shoot things. Yeah, that's fair, man. My personal style, I think, is the heavier, slower. I want to break down their guard with some well-placed hits, and then just wreck them. What's up, Dust? Dust, how are you? What's going on, man? How are you and the fam doing? We're doing good, dude. How are you guys? Metroid Prime 1 and 2 were on GameCube. Yeah, it was probably the first Metroid Prime then, Gusty. This game kind of reminds me of Metroid. I can see that. Did you catch Mono from the monorail? I have no idea where I caught Mono from. Probably from a lady. Yuzan Vong were entirely nonsense. Yeah, as were Silamari. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't a fan. The Silamari didn't bother me as much as the Yuzan Vong. As much as like the whole Yuzan Vong story line. Like the whole thing. Just the Yuzan Vong thing. Not even just the Yuzan Vong. Like a lot that happened in those books. So, but the Silamari I was kind of okay with, but mostly I was like, this is nonsense. So we're Gransladrill. Did you make that up? Is that in your new language? You're the first person I've ever heard express those two opinions. Really? I'm there. I'm with him. What's up, Om? How you doing, man? I thought Silamari were a genius idea. Really? They felt weird to me. It felt off to have something want to push the Force away. It felt very strange. It's like they created that bubble around them that you couldn't really tap into the Force, because at first I was like, how does a living being, when it's made clear that this is a symbiotic relationship even before metachlorians with the Force and living beings, right? So how does this thing make a bubble of no Force? And it's kind of like it just cuts being able to like harness it or something. I'm not sure. It feels weird. Expanded Universe Star Wars is the stuff about Kylo Ren and Rey, right? Yeah, that's like the Disney canon. Legends is the books from before Disney buying Star Wars. How you doing, man? What's going on? We are doing pretty good. Nice, good. I'm glad, dude. What you guys up to? I like the big heavy swords in Elden Ring too. Yeah, it's just kind of my style. It's just kind of my style. It feels good. It doesn't mean I won't change or like, you know, flip it around, try different things, but it felt really good. It felt really good. Not sarcasm, but maybe I just didn't have many conversations about them. Yeah, that could be, Gusty. That could be too. I didn't like have. I had some friends. Some of my like really close friends back then were really into Star Wars like me, and like were into the books and the movies and the shows and whatever. But okay, time for Elbow to go for real. Sleep time for me. Hey, have a good night, Elbow. Thanks for coming in, man. Take it easy, buddy. Glad to hear you're writing more. Gotcha. I don't know a ton about them because I didn't read the books beyond the first one. I read a lot of those. Yeah, they didn't want to push away the Force. It was a fact of their biology. Yeah, it was supposed to be somewhat of almost like an evolutionary defense mechanism, because their primary predator in the wild on their planet hunted using the Force. How was the Force tonight? The Force is so good, Amish. The Force is strong with this one. What's up, Lotu? How are you? What's going on? Glad you guys are feeling much better. Yeah, we're getting there. Kylaris and I both felt, we still feel a little like, there's like a little bit of like cough, scratchiness, congestion that we just can't get rid of. And it like comes and goes in waves. And it's really annoying. Like earlier today at work, I had a really hard time saying bye to my boss, and I just started coughing. But right now I'm streaming and it's totally fine. Expanded Universe is all the non-movie stuff that was out there before the Disney acquisition, right? Which they also call Legends now. It's been a night. I'll just leave it at that. Oh, really? That's not good, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. The Thrawn trilogy was freaking incredible. My daughter's reading them right now. The Thrawn trilogy is amazing. So good. Yeah, now they're considered non-canon. Yep. And some of it I can leave, but the majority of the Legends or expanded universe I really liked. And it's funny how they've pulled from that in newer Disney stuff, even though they said they didn't have any reference material to make their stories. So, you know, it's like they're trying to pull in Legends stuff slowly but surely because they know people liked them. Huh. I was just trying to mess with Orrinn. Don't do that. Oh, yeah. Oh, you got me. Oh, you got me too. Okay, good. I'm not the only one. You're considered non-canon. Oh, the trilogy is phenomenal. It is really good. Lotu's hero is too busy being a Star Wars nerd to notice. Lotu, what's going on with you guys? Oh, Nyx is so talented. Home from work? Hey, nice, Durgo. Welcome in. How was work? Love your green little buddy. I'm blanking on his name, the little droid. Yeah, BD1. Oh, yeah, BD1's the bomb. He's so fun. Like, sometimes I feel like, okay, Star Wars really is heavy-handed with, Star Wars is really heavy-handed with the little pets and or sidekicks. And it kind of makes sense. I'm mostly fine with it, but sometimes it's like, okay, what is this really about? Is it just about, is it Pokemon in the Star Wars universe? Like what's going on? But BD1 is amazing. BD1 is so fun. All right. Oh, watch the presidential debate. Now I'm a potato on the couch. Nice, that's cool. I give you credit. I can't stand that stuff. I have such a hard time with that. Obviously, I have opinions. Obviously, politics especially are not... Politics are very complicated. But like, man, I can't stand debates. And it's like so much of our politics in America, and probably anywhere really, but like so much of it has become just like, how much can I badmouth everyone? And that's the tactic. I actually would have so much respect for a candidate that came out and said, listen, I'm not gonna badmouth anybody. I'm just gonna do my job. And you know what? I'm not gonna do everything perfect. And you know what? I'm never gonna find universal acceptance, and let's just try to, like, you know, meet in the middle and work things out. And we're never gonna make everybody happy, but like, let's try to work together still, because we all live in the same country. I don't know. It's tough. I don't talk politics a whole lot because I really don't like it. I don't like debating with people. I like harmony. And that's a big part of what I don't like about politics. It's like I can disagree with someone and still be cordial. I can disagree with somebody. I can still put myself in their shoes and try to understand why their perspective is the way that it is, even if I don't agree. You know what I mean? And so it's like, it's hard for me to watch some of that stuff. It like really gives me anxiety to watch that kind of stuff. So I give you a ton of credit because, man, I can't do it. BD, yes, yeah, BD1's amazing. I watched a little bit of it, had enough. I'm not gonna get started on that here. Yeah. Work was, my feet are aching right now. I've been standing too long. Been there, Holmes. Oh man, when I started security, they gave me these boots that are like, they're like military grade boots. In the first like week or two, boy, did I have some blisters. Why is there still a thing there? Did I miss something? What did I miss? Man, did I have some blisters. But once I broke those things in, holy cow, they were the best boots ever, because I would walk for 55 hours a week. I mean, easy. So I was standing just almost constantly and walking, and so like those boots were a lifesaver. But it's true, Durgo. It's what they do. And one of these days, these boots. Why is it still on the map? Did I miss something? Did I not get it all? No, ugh, Deliva. Do you think you'll play Star Wars Outlaws at some point? No, I don't think so. I'm not. I don't want to say for sure, but from what I've seen and heard, I'm not very interested. So, how about you? I don't love it, but I try to do my part and listen. It wasn't a great one either for either side. Oh, great. Good. Politics are so, I mean, it's so messed up too, because I feel like the people that want to be in politics, at least at that level where you're like, you're going to be the president, for all of them, I gotta think there's a level of like, you want that power. And because you want that power, I don't trust you. You know? Like we don't have a system in which I almost like the idea, and this is a pipe dream really, it's very idealistic, and ideals don't usually, idyllic thinking doesn't usually pan out in reality all the time. But like, I like the idea of like, if communities nominated people not because they wanted to be in politics, but actually because they weren't in politics, but because they were good people with integrity, and people knew that they would do a good job of it, even if they didn't really care for politics. You know what I mean? And then from that pool, and could somebody get into there and be corrupted as well? Yeah, they could find they love the power and whatever, you know what I mean? Like, that could absolutely happen. But then, you know, raising people up who don't love the power, right? Because that's, I think that's a big part of it. So it's like everybody who ends up in these positions, you know, they're running for president, I feel like there's a level there of, I love the power, or I love the fame, or whatever of it. I'm not saying that those people don't also want to do good. I'm not saying that those people don't also care about other things, but I think there's a level of, I love the power, and I don't always trust that. So it's, yeah, I have a really hard time with it. I love politics, but extremely dislike where the discourse has ended up. Yeah, yep, absolutely right. I've always thought that. Stop talking bait and bickering. Great leaders don't bicker. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I don't care how much you want to slander the other person. I just want to hear what you want to do. I don't want it to be like, oh, well, I'm bad. And like, let's get something straight. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. Right? So like, looking for perfection, you're never going to find it. But the thing is like, when you sit there and go, you know, yeah, maybe I'm bad, but the other person's worse, it's like, I don't trust any of you. I don't trust anybody. I don't know. I hate the platform of, we're just going to sit there and belittle the other person. That, I feel like we teach little kids that that's wrong, right? Don't sit there telling me about how somebody else is horrible. Tell me what you did. Take personal responsibility. Do the right thing. Have integrity, right? Don't badmouth somebody else. Take the high ground. How much do we talk about these as virtues and values, right? And then on the grand scale, where you have people here who, no matter who wins, they're all representing our country, and all they do is badmouth each other. I'm like, guys are like giant babies, all of it. And I'm not even just talking about the current candidates. Man. Yeah, yes, 100%, Orrinn. We should be able to get along despite our differences. I wish everyone could say that. And that's the thing, too. Like there's so much now, and I don't even think it's a new thing. It's not a new thing. It's not a new thing where people get upset when someone else doesn't agree with them. That is as old as old, right? Like, you know, we're talking way back, right? That someone gets mad because you don't agree. Like I always say, man, Kylaris is my best friend. She's my wife. She's my partner in life, right? And there are things we disagree about. Now, if I'm going to disagree, if I can disagree with Kylaris, I can disagree with anyone. That is my best friend, you know what I mean, in the whole world, on a level no one else is at. And if I can disagree with her, I can disagree with anyone. But the thing is, the trick there is how we disagree. So I had a friend who I worked with that was on the other side of the political spectrum as me. And I would say we were both relatively moderate anyways, if you want to use political, you know, political terms. I don't know, whatever. On the other side of whatever spectrum you want to kind of lay out there, right? I understood why he had the views he did. And they were based on other things than what I based my political perspective on. And the thing is neither of us sat there and said, oh yeah, the people we support, you know, we agree with them 100%, because we didn't. And we didn't sit there and say one party or one group of people or one senator, one whoever had all the answers, because they don't, you know. And all the promises that get made by anyone running for the office of president, most of that doesn't come true. They promise a lot of things. So it just feels like all of this crap, and for what? But so anyways, he and I got along really well because we could have these conversations. One of the few people that I felt like I could really have an honest, open conversation, and we weren't going to get mad at each other. He understood where I was coming from, even though he disagreed, and he didn't believe the same things I did. You know, like he had a different experience growing up than I did in some ways. You know, I mean, like, there's differences there, right? And we could respect the other person's opinion. And when we got past the point where we needed to feel like maybe I got to be defensive, then when we started talking about these topics, it became more of a discussion about how do we meet in the middle? How do we really resolve these issues, right? And it's not to say we had all the answers either. We didn't. Some things are super complicated and tough. But I felt like more progress is made when you've reached that point. And so now you have, gosh, man, you guys got me talking politics. I hate talking politics. And so, but you know, now it's gotten to this point where, like, I feel like everybody's just out to piss everybody off, and who can do the most damage in that arena. Like who is gonna make the people I disagree with the most mad? And it doesn't matter who you're talking about, right? It's just who can we pick that's gonna make the people I disagree with the most mad. And I don't think that's where we should be. I don't think that's the approach that we should be having in all of this. But anyway, I digress. Yes, 100%. Orrinn, we should be. Oh yeah, I read that. Were the boots made for walking? Yes, they were. I believe it's glitched. I ran into this problem too. Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm gonna leave it then. I didn't love it, but I'd watch an Orrinn playthrough. Oh, hey, Lotu, thanks. I've read that they're making adjustments to Outlaws, especially to the stealth missions. One of the reasons I often wait to play these big releases to give them time to work things out. Yeah, that's fair, Gusty. I like I said, I'm not gonna say never, but so far I have not been impressed with what I've heard and with what I've seen. And so like, especially at the price point it's at, and I'm just really not that excited for it at all. And I have a lot of other games. I'm like trying to like get through the brain fog to say what I mean. And I have a lot of other games I'd rather play that are on my list. It's like, yeah, I don't think it's a good bet, but I won't say never. I didn't buy Battlefront 2, the 2017 version, for the first year that it was out, year plus. And they really turned that game around, and it turned out to be a great game. So, you know, I mean, they need to fundamentally adjust the game. I'm not confident they can fix it at this point. Hoping for Game Pass eventually. I like not spending money. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, and I mean, like, different people are going to get different things out of it, right? Like, different people are looking for different things out of it. And some people will get what they're looking for. Some people will get what they want out of it. And they're going to have a blast. And to them, it's going to be worth the money. And it's going to be worth their time. And, like, I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy for those people. I don't think I'm there with them. I don't think it has necessarily what I'm looking for, to my personal tastes, but we'll see. Time will tell. Look, where are the Dalinar Colons in the world? I'd vote for Dalinar, right? Just doing the right thing for the right reason. You know what I mean? And again, like, it's nuanced. It's not easy. I mean, there's a reason we fight, right? Why people fight. There's several reasons why people fight. You can get really deep into that, but like, yeah, man, I mean, there's just a level of integrity that I feel like we've kind of lost. I tried to dodge the subject. I know, Goose, you know me, especially when I'm tired. You know me. I get on tangents, man. It's like a thought crosses my mind. And I guess that's the thing. That's the only reason I'm relatively okay even talking about it the way I have, is because my opinion is, you know, we live in an imperfect world, and it's never going to be perfect, but I still think we could do better than what we're doing right now. I still think we could try harder to not do the things we think will just piss off the people we disagree with. I mean, again, that is something so fundamental that I teach my children that when they're on the playground, and you can say like, well, this isn't the playground, this is real life, but those values and those lessons that we teach are supposed to be ones that carry us through life, right? Those are the things that we teach children, not just because children need them, but because grown-ups need them too. So, and I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I don't do it right all the time. You know, I have stumbling blocks as well. But overall, I thank my parents for teaching me humility, for teaching me kindness, for teaching me to try and like work things out with people and try to get along with them way before I get angry and just want to fight. You know what I mean? Like we try to instill these values into our children so that they take it with them into adulthood, because as parents and as other adults in their lives, we're trying to teach them how to be people. So when I see on whatever TV, the news, whatever, these grown people in positions of power not doing things that we teach our children, I have a hard time supporting any of that. I have a hard time supporting any of that. It just all seems childish and ridiculous to me, but hey, what's up, Cheese? Disappointed. The word of the evening, I take it. No. Yeah, this stream is disappointed. Everybody's disappointed. Playgrounds are real life. I mean, dude, for real. Playgrounds are like little microcosms of intense real life. Behold the power of cheese. It's true. What a guy. Cheese, how are you doing, man? What's going on? The sad part is your and my response is exactly the one the polls are looking for with that sort of rhetoric. See, and the thing is I think the people... Here's the thing, too. We talk about bounties. Ask Kaij, can't remember how to say her name, for tips on where to find her current bounties. Bring bounty pucks from successful hunts back to Kaij for unique rewards. Okay, awesome. Okay. The thing is, too, is like it's almost like how, you know, there's a lot of realms of media, not just media, but like anything that there's a forum, and it doesn't even necessarily need to be an online forum or anything, right? But like any kind of forum, the vocal minority, regardless of what they think or whatever, are usually on an extreme, right? At least generically speaking, that's how I feel. And a lot of people that just go about their day doing the right thing, trying to get along, trying to, you know, do what's right, are there just doing those things. They're not bragging about it. They're not trying to drum up, you know, a reputation because of it. They're just doing it to do it, and they get on with their lives. And that's what I feel like most good people are doing, right? Like most people are just doing that, right? And what's up, Lucky Tomahawk? How are you? Oh, Lucky Tomahawk, you have stepped into a conversation that I don't normally have. Sort of loosely political. I don't really like it, but it's more of a discussion about politics itself than it is about anything politics. So, but geez, but that's the thing, and I mean that numerically. Depressing opposition turnout tends to be easier and more effective than bolstering your own turnout. I know, and that's sad. It's sad because again, like, for the most part, I think a lot of us we're just going about our business, right? And so a lot of people like that I think would be good in these positions really aren't seeking it, right? Because they don't care, they don't want it, right? They're not seeking it. So I think some of the best people for these positions would be the ones who aren't seeking it, but you don't find them, right? How do you find them? How do you get them to that point? So then what you're left with is then what you're left with are the people who want the power, seek the power, do things to advance the power, and then when they get to a certain level, then they just, you know, what else do I have? My garbage has basically been laid bare. My skeletons, whatever. What can I do about that? Well, let me just badmouth the other person to make them look worse. And like, that is not how we should, that's not how we should be running things, I think, but. Let me scroll. Can't scroll my chat. Let's see here. We just chilled with our church group tonight and watched the debate, and I channeled my inner Padme for a little while. Nice, cheese. Willis, what's up, man? Thank you so much for contributing to Community Game Night Challenge. Fapier too. Hey, Fapier, how you doing, man? It doesn't sound like politics since you're not talking about a position politically. It sounds more like you're talking about character. Yes. Thank you. Yes. You've put that very well, I think. That makes sense to me. Yeah, it's about character. It's not about somebody's political position. It's not about, it's not about you know, who I'm voting for or why, or you know what I mean, what party or whatever. It's not about that. To me, it's about, you know, who's the best suited for these kinds of jobs. And I don't typically think that it's the people who end up in them. So, because I like harmony. And again, if I disagree with someone, that's okay. If they disagree with me, that's okay. Like, I have the beliefs and the, you know, and the opinions, and my opinions are definitely shaped by my beliefs. I think a lot of people, just about everybody, that's the case. But like, you know, I have my my life experiences, my personality, all of that playing into that, right? And that's not going to be the same for everybody, and I get that. So it's like, to sit there and argue and fight, where does it get you? I feel like it just gets you all digging a hole. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm feeling this mood tonight, and probably on the same wavelength. Yeah. Nice. Ooh, almost funded the community challenge. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. But that's how things will be from now on. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, gosh, I hope not. I think I need to go back to Jeddah. I've done a lot on this planet, actually. I'm pretty happy with how much I've cleared. I'm waiting for ads. I'll use subs and turbos. I'm waiting for the ads.
All right, so next.
Jeddah.
Jeddah it is.
Should be back in just a second.
Think Cordova can make some sense of that tech Cal found?
Fatbeard, how are you doing, man? What's going on?
That guy is as sharp as they come.
How's the fam?
I can't wait to see Seer again. I owe her big time. She fronted me the credits for Pyloons.
How much do you owe her, Grease?
2,000 credits, give or take. Maybe I'll make Granny Pyloon's famous casserole and she'll forget all about it.
For 2,000 credits? That better be one hell of a casserole.
It's amazing. Welcome back. But that's how things will be from now on. I mean, if we continue as a collective, if we continue to just do things to just piss people off that don't agree with us, yeah.
Sit down, kid.
And again, there's topics and things that I'm staunchly against and staunchly for, but I understand that they're complicated problems, right? And the solution isn't easy, and not everybody's gonna agree, you know. And I don't know. It's tough, but I'm not about the let's just see what we can do to piss off the people who disagree with us because we're that angry. I'm not that angry at anybody. I'm not that angry at anyone. So I don't know. And I think you know, like Fatbeard is saying, or like Cheese was saying too, talking about character, talking more about character. No, that was Fatbeard, who initially said that. Talking about character, it's like, okay, that's what we expect from stream too. So you can take it even from that really high level of like, hey, we're talking presidents, right? To this is how we run our stream, right? Guaranteed there are people here that don't believe the same things that I do, that don't have the same perspective I do, that disagree with me, right? And as long as we can be respectful to each other, right? And as long as people understand that here, at least, the expectation is that we keep things family friendly, we're going to be polite and respectful. As long as they do that, they're welcome, right? As long as they don't have a name that I don't want my children to read, they're welcome. Where was I? Yeah, I think Orrinn's lamenting the lack of character present in upper levels of politics tonight. In a lot of levels of politics. I'm not saying everybody's bad. Not everybody is bad. I think there's plenty of people that join up to do what they think is right, to do good things. But yeah, it's like how they talk about doctors, like with doctors, or a lot of doctors, all doctors, whatever it is, I can't quote it correctly, that I've heard, is like all doctors are somewhat fascinated with even some of the grotesque side of what they are a doctor of, right? And that seems weird to people, but I think that's what actually kind of helps them sometimes get over the hurdle of this is disgusting and not normal. But like, but in politics, I think there's a level of you've got to be okay. There's a level of seeking some of that power and influence. I don't know. Yes, there's an eerie parallel there. Mm-hmm. I just got a mosquito bite on the inside of my wrist while playing a game. Where did it come from, and how did I not see it? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I was thinking it, Goose. Maybe you got it earlier and it just started reacting. No ads, nah, this isn't that bad. Your ads are very short. Yeah, they're not bad. So I've been mostly lurking, wrapping up a few things. What's up, Sloth? But I just want to say I'm sick of the current meta in politics and trying to put up a presidential candidate that acts exclusively as a brand. Yep. Rather than someone who can actually run the country. Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, nobody's going to be perfect. I remember when, I've talked about this a little bit before in years past, I'm sure. But like, there was somebody at work that I would talk to very often. Not the same person I was talking about before. I didn't know this person as well, but we came across each other enough. And there was a presidential candidate that they were just gushing over and like, oh, they're going to do this and this and this and this and this. And it happens every presidency, right? People are going, they're going to do this and this and this. And I'm like, okay, but how? And I'm not even necessarily just talking about the individual things. Like the individual things change a little bit over time, right? What they promise. But I'm like, listen, our country is set up in a way where the president is not king. Do they hold a significant amount of power? Or at the very least, a significant amount of influence? Absolutely. But they're not a king or a queen. They do not have ultimate power. And so they're not going to give you everything that they promise. And they're not going to do everything perfect. None of them. Even if you support them, they're not going to do everything right. That is humanly impossible. Right? So that's another thing. I don't want to lift these people up on too high of a pedestal here because they're still people. And they're not going to get rid of the world's problems, right? Like the problems aren't just going to go away. But yeah, I would love to have someone who, one, is going to represent my country well, with decorum, with tact, with professionalism. I would also like somebody who could go in there with some humility, and I don't think any of them have it. Go in there and just say, you know what? I'm just here to do my best, the best I can. I'm not going to badmouth anyone. I'm doing this because I think it's right, and somebody needs to do it. I would have a hard time not voting for that person, regardless of what side they were on. Although, again, I do have some very concrete. There's a couple topics I'm very concrete about. But yeah, but a person like that, yeah, that'd be awesome. So but I agree, Sloth. It's a brand now. It's not even just like, hey, are you gonna do a good job for the country? I'm doing good. Just got off Sea of Thieves with Sloth. Streamed 11 and a half hours today. I'm beat. I bet, dude. Did you have a great time though? I did a whole bit not too long ago talking about how social media's For You page is designed to just continuously show us how our beliefs are great and the ones we oppose are serious issues. I don't think it knows. I don't know. But yeah, it's sensationalism, right? Like, it's sensationalism. And that's the thing. Like, if you even look at the fiction that we read, right? Like, there's peaks and valleys of tension. You want a level of sensationalism, right? Because it's exciting. And I think that's what a lot of people are drawn to. And I think that's what we were talking about, too, you know, before. Why, you know, what Cheese is talking about. Why that kind of divisive talk is so popular. It's so much easier to be angry about something and go vote than it is to be apathetic and get yourself out of the chair and go vote, right? To leave the house and go vote. Like anger sometimes, unfortunately, is more of a call to action. And that sucks. You know? Like, I wish it was more in line with, and that's kind of human nature, right? But it's like, and that's been shown over and over and over again, that sensationalism draws people in, makes them move, makes them speak far more than apathy, far more than, yeah, take it or leave it, far more than humbleness and harmony, and you know what I mean? Like, it just pushes people to act more. What's up, Peripherus? And it's sad. Oh man, don't get me started on the names. I've had to ban a guy for 3 weeks in a row for popping in with a horrible username and redeeming things. No conversation, just look at me, say my name, teehee. Yeah, we've had people like that before, Goose, too. It's ridiculous. I finally DM'd him and told him I'll report him for harassment if he does it again. Man, you did more than I would do. I just report him. You know, if somebody comes in the first time, like, oh, okay, you're immature and obnoxious. Cool. All right. You had your fun. Banned. Bye. I'm not going to give you that. You know, I'm not going to give you the attention you're looking for. But if you're going to come back with it, oh man, I'm reporting you. I'm not even going to like give you any kind of benefit of the doubt at that point. You're reported. Like, and like as a mod, that's what I expect here too. Like, if you're going to keep coming back with it, that's harassment. That's not just you're being an idiot. That's your harassing. You're reported. Get out of here, you know? So, I don't know how much good it does, but... one of the perks of having a stricter account verification limit, it weeds out those trolls, yeah. Yeah, I don't like oppressive account verification, but I'm starting to give it a second thought. Yeah, I mean, man, sometimes it feels like they force you. Mine currently is only strict for brand new accounts. Yeah. Next week, the username will be Orrinn Loves Time Travel. Oh my gosh. Oh no! Why did my social stream reset? I hate the new... I don't hate it, but I'm not a big fan of the new way to get people's chats up on the screen. It's weird, man. You gotta jump through some extra hoops. I don't like it. Disgusting, that was gold. Shh, that's my alt. Just want to throw out there, lots of people are frustrated with the options, but they also aren't voting in local elections and or primary elections either, right? Yeah, that's fair, Lotu. Like I said, you know, apathy. I mean, I think a lot of people are out doing what they're doing, and I think when it's not something huge, they don't want to take the time to go do something like a local or primary election. To be honest, I know I don't. I hate politics. I hate politics. And I would rather not think about it most of the time for all these reasons we've just been talking about. And so I will be honest, I don't typically go and vote in those things. I don't feel educated enough. It gives me enough anxiety that I don't want to go and educate myself about it, about the options and the topics, which isn't good. That is a character flaw of mine. And I will recognize that. And honestly, I don't even need, you know, like, oh, well, it's okay. Well, I mean, in some ways it's not. You know what I mean? Because I'm sitting here talking about how I think it should go. And I'm not really going and voting in those things. So you're right. The only thing we can control is our vote, so we have to do our part to implement the change. Yeah, and you're right. I voted in my local elections, have even met up with some of the local people I voted for. Nice, that's cool. Truth, local is so important and no one shows up. Yep. 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 That's okay. We all have our non-negotiables. Yeah, for sure. What's up, Peripherus? I completely ignored him during the stream. The hyperspace view would make a good screensaver, and it is. Man, you beat in Lightspeed you've been in Lightspeed for hours, man. I'm just traveling the whole universe. Even Lightspeed isn't as fast as it used to. It used to. Dang economy. This is why I advocate so heavily, specifically for school board and corporation commission elections. Yeah, they're big local impact, and school board is a huge long-term impact. Yeah, for sure. I'd love to be on a school board at some point. Huge impact. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It gives me so much anxiety to like debate with people. Like, I will sit down and have a really chill, you know, conversation, even if we disagree, one-on-one, cup of coffee. You know, like, that's my forum. That's what I like to do. I guess it's a little more on the personal side of it. When it gets to be that level and you're dealing with some personalities and some people that are really out there, just they are ready to fight, you know? I don't deal with that really well. Honk, your ship is traveling 1.5 thousand light years per hour below speed limit. Come on, I got places to be. Right? Good night, Orrinn, off to bed. Chickens will lurk the rest of the stream. Hey, nice, Mike. Have a great night. Take it easy, man. The North Carolina school board could use a bit of an overhaul from some of the decisions I've heard. Ooh. I feel like all politics would be solved if people followed the verse that says, love one another with brotherly affection, outdo one another in showing honor. Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, I mean, absolutely. Yes, outdo one another in showing honor. Yeah. Yep. I guess the hard part comes in, Fatbeard, with for other reasons. There are people who have in their minds different definitions of those things, right? What does that mean? What do those words uphold for them, right? And I think that's where the problem comes in, right? Bring back Shardblade duels? Oh yeah, hashtag Shardblade duels. Oh my gosh, Lotu, have you been reading the Wind and Truth chapters each week? I have. I love it so much. I love it so much. Sometimes it's just too easy to lose your cool. I know. Well, yeah, it is. It is. Unfortunately. And again, I'm not perfect in this, right? I'm not perfect in this either. So, you know, I can say what I think should happen, but I'm also not perfect in this. I really don't like it. You get in a big group like that and everybody starts, you know, having high blood pressure and stuff like that, and I'm like, man, I just want to be out. I just had to Google what that was. I need to read. Oh, Sloth. Yeah, you do. But all of these amazing streams. Sloth, listen, man, if you want to read during my streams, go do it, dude. They're awesome books. And I think in a lot of ways, you're going to be way more enriched by reading such amazing stories that are fun and imaginative and stuff than you would at my stream. Go read, dude. It's okay. I would certainly solve the character issue we were lamenting earlier, and by it I mean showing honor and not Shardblade duels. Yeah. I made some progress on the antagonist for my 4th book, hoping I can pull everything together. It's been a crazy week. I have been preoccupied. Are you writing a book, Tomahawk? Oh, how have you not told me this before? You'll have to ban me for you'll have to ban me to purposefully miss one of your streams. Sloth, dude, I'm telling you, you should read. You should read. You can absolutely. I'm still gonna be here, man.
Sure, it's safe.
We cannot.
The network's resources are stretched thin, and some local leaders are unwilling to accept the risks.
How can we convince them? Many fear that accepting refugees will put a target on their back.
Cal, you're back. Did you find anything?
Sure did.
So,
Good. Cordova will be glad to hear it.
Gonna go talk to Cordova. I'm waiting for that reading with Orrinn Discord event. Oh man, that would be so funny. Yes, actually, all of them are in the works with my own written music with them, fantasy nights and magic and stuff. Oh, that's amazing! That's so cool, Tomahawk. Tomahawk, have I told you before? I originally went to college, didn't graduate. Choices were made. Did I tell you I originally went to college to be a creative writing teacher? That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to teach it in high school and then move on to university. Oh yeah, or in book club. You know, like we've talked about things like that before. My thing is I actually don't like book clubs because I don't want to be told what to read. You know, it's like somebody, oh well, hey, this month we're picking this book, and I'm like, yeah, but what if I don't want to read that? I don't want to read that. You know, it gets tough. So like sometimes I've toyed with the idea of a book club, and then other times I'm like, nah. Most of the time I'm like, I think all of the time the answer is nah. I don't want to join one myself. So if other people in the community wanted to pull that together, I'd be all for it. We're in ads. Time to talk to Seer.
Said he found you while he was seeking other Jedi survivors.
Yes. Hard to believe that fate brought us together once again after all this time.
Could have used that luck when we were hunting for the holocron.
I know. Luck or fate. I'm just happy my master is alive and here with us.
Yeah.
I'm determined as ever to tend to the Jedi legacy and resist the Empire.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we're at ads. Time to play the game. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I can't believe Master Cordova is really here. All that time following in his footsteps.
I have enjoyed getting to know him. I've never met a Jedi with a better sense of humor.
You've only met me and Seer.
That's right.
I get it.
This is a smart operation Seer's put together.
Why do you say that?
All this rock? Natural shielding against sensors.
Yeah, and if anyone makes it past all that, the Anchorites have plenty of holobooks to throw at them.
Yeah, you can see how Seer's managed to evade the Empire for so long. She makes her own luck, keeping so much of her power held back to achieve a larger goal.
Yeah. There's definitely more to her than meets the eye.
You two have that in common.
Burp. He's a bad guy. Yes, actually. Oh, man. Yeah, Tomahawk. That's amazing. Orrinn's voice plus Mistborn equals hug, short arms, large eyes, small nose, round belly. What? Lead the book club then. No. I don't want to tell everybody what to read. Oh. If I could draw, I'd make great character sketches, especially for characters like Lure. But I can't even draw a straight line. Oh, dude, me neither. Give please. What? Me reading Mistborn? My voice isn't that cool. I mean, it's not so bad that you guys all ran away. But, like, it's not that good. Use a ruler.
A strange device. This one
You're
seems
cool,
to be a duplicate. Both have been damaged by lightsabers.
Wasn't me. This time.
Perish the thought.
You think you can fix it?
I don't know, but I will certainly try.
Master Junda, the Empire is nearing Pilgrim Sanctuary.
Is it a strike force?
No, an excavation team.
Good. And they don't know about the safe house.
Yet.
Safe house?
Hidden in the ruins. Have we begun evacuations?
They're already underway, but Brother Armias isn't responding.
Armias has the communication codes.
If they capture him, they could put the entire hidden path at risk.
I know the ruins. I will go.
I'm coming with you. Boat?
You know what? I think I should stay here. Make myself useful.
I could use a research assistant.
Bring back
He's
We got it.
a bad guy.
No heroics.
With this one? No promises.
I think she was talking to you.
Oh, they're so cute. Whatever, you.
Safe house far?
No, but we will need a spammel to get there. They gather near the base. Follow me.
You can give him a beard? You can. You can totally give him a beard. He's bearded Cal Kestis. Hidden Path contact codes. Like many clandestine organizations, the Hidden Path uses contact codes to limit the network's exposure should a safe house be compromised. Code access is restricted to certain members in order to safeguard against Imperial espionage. Espionage! Wait, can you shave his head, though? I think so. I think I saw a bald Cal, too. It was an Orrinn. Yeah. Orrinn was bearded Cal before it was cool. Hey there, Cal Kestis. Where is that? I don't think I have the bald. I don't think I have the bald, but I think he can be bald. Cal, whatever his name is. I knew what you meant. True, Sever Kestis. I think you have the bald man. Do I have the bald man? I have the bald man. Or we both have the bald. It's true.
An old anchorite monastery. Impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Pilgrim Sanctuary is an ancient temple. Seer and Master Cordova chose it as the Hidden Path safe house. We knew one day the Empire would come, just not so soon.
Wait, okay, hold on. First of all, this door is finally open. That's cool. Oh yeah, that's right. I definitely watched a YouTuber with a bald Cal, but it would be a mod. But it could be a mod. Yep. Yeah, bald Kestis does exist. He does exist. Hold on. I don't care about the Empire. I gotta get this echo.
Master Junda told us of your coming. It is an honor to meet one she holds in such high regard. May I escort you? I have never met a witch before, and I have so many questions.
Are you coming? We need to find...
Witch. An anchorite is eager to learn about the Night Sister, Marin.
And Armaius and those contact codes.
Yes, I'm on my way. Hello, what have we here? That's a really big door. Wish I looked good bald. I have a weird head, so now I live in fear of bad haircuts. Talk about skill issue. Oh, man. When I finally shaved my head because my bald spot was... My balding and receding hairline was just getting too bad, and I looked too much like Bozo the Clown, my wife decided it was now time for me to grow a beard, and it would be okay, because on the other attempts I'd had, she wanted me to shave. So it was like, well, you've got to have something to offset your giant eyebrows. You need to grow a beard. So it just kind of evened out. It worked out okay. I thought you were going to say, hold on, I don't care about the Empire. I care about being bald. I did shave my head yesterday. I had the same fear, but once I shaved it bald, I will never go back. Yeah, I mean, I can't. I mean, I guess I could, but you guys don't want to see that. Now that is a big door. I knew you'd know, Lufaya. Seriously though, good drawings come with practice, and nobody needs to see what you draw if you don't want them to. Well, sure, yeah. I think some people are more naturally inclined. I also think some people are more naturally drawn to it. And so practice isn't work, it's fun. Or at least engaging on a different level. Like drawing, it'd be cool to be able to do it, but I'm not so interested in that art form that I want to spend the time practicing. The best idea is to go into not to draw well, but to just draw for fun. Sure. Oh yeah, I think that's with anything, any skill you're building, right? Getting a sketchbook is a good idea, and if you're worried about drawing bad in it and ruining your sketchbook, then purposefully draw messy scribbles at random places in your book. There it's ruined. Now you can relax and just draw. Yeah, that's not bad advice. That's how my mom was. She always would tell me to shave my beard. But now that I am bald, she tells me to never shave the beard. Yeah, right? Yep. Wait, we're talking about art? Yeah, we are, Lufaya. And it's in the drawing form, but also in any form, right? Like music,
Pilgrim's Crossing
writing.
is on the other side of the desert.
You have to do it to get better at it. Right? Yeah, you have to do it, and sometimes you have to put the anxieties and the roadblocks and whatever aside and just do it.
This way, Master Junda. We are nearly
Macaronis
there.
and glue?
So, what do you think?
It's old, abandoned, and in the middle of nowhere.
Do it. Foundation. Seer and the Anchorites discover what will become their home base in the Archive. The Anchorites express that they will aid Seer as part of their broader belief.
What's something you learned traveling the galaxy?
That sometimes it is best not to ask questions. And to keep your eyes on the path ahead.
What are you trying to say there, Marin? Tired of me asking questions? All right, it's cool. It's cool. It's
Here's our
cool.
ride.
What's up, Christian? How you doing, man? What's going on, buddy?
The Force is with me.
Let me just say this, you guys. I love this group of people. You guys are awesome. Because we can sit here and talk about the things that we've been talking about. And you guys keep coming back. You know, I mean, I appreciate that you guys know how I operate and who I am and how I talk and how I game and how I interact with my stream, and you come back and chat because again, that's why I do it.
Welcome back.
So appreciate you guys. I appreciate that we can sit here and talk like this. It's respectful. People come in being respectful into this community. It's amazing. So I would have pursued music in college because that's my passion, really, but lack of confidence in the fact that it is a very competitive field kind of pushed me away. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that's fair. It's tough, man. It's tough. Speaking of just like decisions, when you're that young and you're trying to make decisions that will shape your future. Yeah, I mean, I think we all have stories of like, hey, I would have liked to do this and I didn't, you know? Speaking of art, I need to get back into songwriting, but all these amazing streams. Oh my gosh, Sloth. Sloth, I'm telling you, you don't have to come to all my streams. Do some of the stuff that you love. Read books. Read those stories. I would love to talk with you. I would love for you to go. I would rather you, during my streams, go read those books and then come talk to me about them later than be here for every stream. I love having you here, but I'm just saying. Doing good. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, Christian. My ankle, I don't know if I rolled my ankle or what. Like my ankle has been giving me a lot of problems since yesterday afternoon. We're,
Will you
you know,
work for Saw Gerrera again?
Not sure.
we're at the tail end of COVID. But overall, I think we're doing really good. How are you guys doing? We only come back for the gameplay. It just takes a good long while to get through a game. I mean, fair. I'm getting mixed signals. Just earlier, Orrinn told me to go away. Now he says he appreciates when we come back. Well, I didn't say go away forever. We can get everyone to get together and pick a mouth to mass ban you so you can have some time to yourself. Get a month to mass ban you, right? No, wait, please no. My anxiety would overload. But in an alternate dimension, maybe you did do it. Get out of here, Lotu. Get out. I'd get Goose. I need a ban. Vengeance. Pull out vengeance. Here he goes again, telling me to go away. Sloth. You know what I mean. Imagine doing a sea shanty of all the streamers that we all put together. Christian, I'm imagining it. My part hurts my brain. You have plans.
Let's hope this spamel doesn't abandon us.
Oh no, look.
Hold a grudge, Cal.
Hold on. I can't take this guy into like a... What's this?
Here we go.
Oh, it's Scuba Steve.
Watch your step, lad.
Watch your step, lad. Yeah, we were going to have to double harmonies, or...
Have we walked in on another dangerous expedition?
Well, the feral sneakfish prefers
You have that breed of dog? What?
But would happily settle for your toe.
Are you sure all this is worth the risk?
That's great beauty.
Whoa, Christian. What?
And these noble beasts
So many
command
asterisks.
respect, you know, as you'll see.
As you'll see. Jump in, Steve. No, Steve. Scuba. Scuba Steve. Ooh, there. Watch it there.
So much for a noble.
Snakefish. The snakefish thrives in the oases of Jedda's desert, where the frigid waters provide a natural coolant for the serpentine fish. Though the desert is barren, the snakefish requires only the barest amount to survive. The frequent sandstorms that pummel the high desert often deposit nutrient-rich detritus in the pools, which can feed the snakefish for months at a time.
Beast demanding great respect.
Is that a Scottish Gaelic accent? Man, I don't know. Scuba is great. Phil's got the mouth of a sailor. He really does. Panda, what's up, man? How you doing? Oh, wait. Goose. What? Does Marin want to talk to me? What's the icon in the bottom right? Oh, that's where I can tell her, like, where to teleport to. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, what have we here? I'm gonna go to bed. You all have an excellent night. Orrinn, always a pleasure. Hey, Tomahawk, love having you in. Take it easy. Hope you get some good rest. Yeah, I gotta call it soon too. It's 12:30 and I gotta be up at 7. I should not be up, but I am. Apparently it doesn't want me to tell Marin a place. Same, but I gotta be up at 5. Barf? Barf. Go get some rest. Take it easy, Tomahawk. Have a good one. Thanks for coming in and chatting. Buggy Hoser. What up? Buggy, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. How's it going? If you don't know me already, I'm Orrinn. Typically stream with my wife, Kylaris. We're a family-friendly variety streamer. Streams duo. What's up, Willis? He's also Dutch. It's true, I am. How was your stream, Buggy? What's going on? No game? Oh, it didn't show game. Weird. That's weird. Oh, I'm not getting up there. Oh, that's some dudes.
Do not underestimate us.
Oh yeah, that's miss. No! Ah, get out of the way, Orrinn! Watch me do this sick move. I moved.
I need one.
Oh no! Bring it! Bring it, punk! Oh. I'm off to bed. I will be streaming tomorrow, and I hope you have a great stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. Take it easy. Have a good night. Thanks for coming in, man. Oh, you dead. Oh, you dead. Welcome in, Raiders. Whatever you do, put your Brandon Sanderson discussions on hold. Orrinn hates talking about his bugs. Whatever.
How is the desert treating you, BD?
Love the insect monsters. Yeah, despite them trying to kill you. I mean, you know, it's just what they do. I can't fault them for that. Also, Orrinn is Dutch. So Dutch. So Dutch. If it wasn't so late, I would totally go for a windmill cookie and some coffee right now. Just saying. Cross guard for the win. You know that's right. Really, how unfortunate, for I know of many wonderful books, and they are delicious. Willis, what's going on, man? I don't think you're supposed to eat those. Nice. There's no wall run here either. Dumb. Not much. Just doing the Fortnite with Buggy and the work and the parenting. You know, all the normal things. Yeah. I do know. I do know. Nice. That's cool. Hopefully that's all going good. Hopefully that is all well. I love that noise, BT Dub. Like the noise of traversing. We can't get over there. I tell Marin. Who is Brandon Sanderson? Wait, Lufi, have we talked about that? I feel like we've talked about Sanderson. I'm gonna have to come back because that's a shortcut. Lufi, I'm very gullible, all right? I want to trust people, okay? Also, FYI, I'm listening to the Secret History of Kelsier doing all the behind the scenes stuff on Scadrial. So good. Here we go. Nah, I won't get into it. I gotta go to bed soon. Goose, I'm gonna need another band hammer. Oh! Oh, hi! They fly now? Ain't no stopping us now.
Reese won't say it, but I missed you.
I missed him too. But if you tell him that, I will retaliate.
Fair enough.
Let's get that guy. Hi.
Incompetent.
What, Marin? Orrinn, what do you call a paper airplane that doesn't fly? Paper fall plane? You know what, Goose? I'm not the witty one. I have no idea. I don't know.
Easy now.
Paper. Stationary. I get it. I mean, it makes sense. He's right, you know. That's amazing. Though, too, I was thinking the same thing. Like, you know, it's gonna be paper, right? But I'm like, but that's not gonna be the joke. And I'm not gonna be able to figure out what it actually is. Stationary, I like it. Nice, Goose, nice. Grab the... There we go. Thank you. He can leap all these chasms and things, all the double jumps. He can't jump like 2 feet into the air. I'm doing some Star Wars fan art, and studying the saber forms is so interesting. It really is. Do you remember that Tuna one Tomahawk did during Mario Kart? That was hilarious. Really? Do you remember it? Where am I supposed to go here?
This desert seems like it goes on forever.
Yes, it continues to surprise me.
$5 says that big open desert area there, right there, is gonna have one of those scorpion thingies. I know Sloth will, so good I was cracking up. Oh, what's the difference between a tuna, a piano, and a stick of glue? I don't know. You have a favorite saber form, not just in the game, but like all of them. What was the Obi-Wan one? Obi-Wan was a master of Surasu? Surasu or something like that? Minimalist. Minimalist, but super effective. Wait, no. You can't tune a piano? All I know is you can't tune a fish. What does a tuna, a piano, and a stick of glue have in common? Wait, you can't tune a... Never mind. Surasu, yeah, that's the one I'm looking at. Oh, love it. Love it. I love simple approaches that are super effective. So the fact that Obi-Wan is just a master at that, and it makes so much sense to his character, and people underestimate it because it's not flashy and powerful. It's almost like basics, but he knows it so well, and it's uber effective for him. I wasn't close enough. Thought I was. I love that I'm not the only person who screws up simple jokes. I'm shocked I got the airplane one out. Oh my gosh, Goose, I think it's more common people messing up simple jokes than it is the opposite. You can tune a fish and you can tune a piano. Well, what about the glue? The first question was the right one. It's too late. Oh no, yeah, it's you only get one delivery. I love the Obi-Wan versus Maul fight in Rebels, right? I've seen that even though I haven't seen Rebels. How bad. I love the... Oh, yeah, I read that. But you know what you can do if you glue a fish to a piano? I knew you would get stuck in the glue.
Yes. I once saved a pilgrim from a storm.
I see what you did there. What a setup. Sloth's busted it up, but there it is. You can tune the piano and tune a piano. What about the glue? Knew you'd get stuck on the glue.
That's good, friend.
Amazing. Can I get to this on the other side? Nailed it through all the failures we got there. Yeah.
Come on.
You know what? 80% of the time, we nail it 100% of the time.
You are Master Junda's friend. My thanks.
I would not travel by day if I were you. The Empire's presence has grown.
Wise counsel. I am in your debt.
She got that guy with a rock. Debt. The desert of Jeddah was always dangerous to travelers, but has grown more deadly with the arrival of Imperial forces. My nose itches. Listen, I might need some sleep, but all of these amazing streams. Oh, man. I'm telling you, Sloth. Go. Go. Because I care. Go.
Won't be easy when the desert's littered with imps.
Then we will deal with them together.
What? How am I going to get over there? Come on. Ah! Not going to make it. Nope.
Toss me a stim, bud.
What is this poop? For a man who goes by Sloth, I'm wrapped up like a burrito in the recliner. It's only a matter of time until I wake up in the morning. I mean, really, that's why you're here, right? Elbow did the same thing. Come to Orrinn stream. Kylaris isn't here. Hashtag boring. Make you sleepy. I'm the perfect remedy. Okay, I'm out. Have a great night, folks. Hey, take it easy, Have a good one, buddy. Hope you have a good night of rest, dude. Appreciate ya. Is that a giant statue of Kit Fisto? Because, I mean, that's fair. So you have time manipulation powers? I'm sure you just died and then went back in time. It's not funny, Willis. It's not.
How many safe houses does a path have left?
It's not funny.
I do not know, but I suspect
Open
there
time
are not
travel,
many.
which I'm sure is against your beliefs. Yes. I just told ZT that joke and he's still laughing. That's amazing. Hopefully ZT's having a good night too. See, the difference is, Orrinn, I don't fall asleep in your streams like you do in mine. Dude, I can fall asleep. Listen, I'm 41. I got 2 kids. I can fall asleep during anything. Except when everything's going right and I'm laying in bed at night and it's dark and my brain won't shut up. That's when I can't fall asleep. Any other time, that's when I can fall asleep. It's not funny. Time manipulation is not funny. It's a serious issue, okay? I know you are.
Good luck.
You're not coming?
This you should do on your own.
Erin wants to sit back and laugh at us. She knows what's going to happen here. Did Here for the Jokes play? I didn't hear it. Did that not work, Buggy? Hold on. What was the command? Dang it. If you weren't here for the jokes before, you're not here for the jokes still. Yeah. Yeah, who's talking about time travel? I'll clean their clocks. Got that right. Now, see, the solution for that one is just have Kylaris keep a big stick in the bedside table so that when you can't sleep, she can just help you out with a gentle clobber. No thanks.
Stim here.
Son of a biscuit! I hit Q instead of W.
Sometimes everything out in the desert starts to look the same.
You must focus on what is different. That is how you will not get lost.
I don't like this. I don't like this. What is this? This is gonna be bad. It's gonna be really bad. Oh, no, 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 no. I know this guy. Yeah, that's right. I don't like it. Okay, I have to put you on mute and go to bed now, Orrinn. I have to get up for work in 7 hours. You know what? It's 1 o'clock. Son of a biscuit. It's 1 o'clock. I should probably call it too. Probably call it too. And we can go deal with that guy next time. Come on, Orrinn. There's probably a pink paint job for BD1 in there. It's just what I needed, Goose. It's just what I needed. Pressing Q. Hannah song, Diva, right? Yeah, right? Pressing Q. Run! Put him on mute. Orrinn's voice is the white noise machine of my dreams.
Easy does it.
Sloth!
You got it.
It's not that cool. What's this? Can I pick up one of these guys? Nope.
Together, Cal.
Oh! She just shot that thing right in the eyeball. Oh, it's that cool. Whatever. I've got to go. I've got to get to bed too. I haven't been sleeping enough lately. Yeah, I need to go too. I need to not get distracted. I need to just go. Marin, let's roll. She's like, together, and I left. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slothbeard with all of a sudden shouting. I know, right? It's fair. Also, identity theft is a big deal. Not that big. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm one with the Force, and the Force is one with me. Nice. All right, you guys. All right, let's see. Wow, we didn't have one freeze up. It freezes on me right then. That would be how it would go. Let's see here. Gotta get set up for the Kylaris next time. And outro. She does not say it like that. Have you ever played Overwatch? Shakes head and tuts. Nope. When Orrinn isn't streaming, streaming? It's time for me to go to bed. When Orrinn isn't streaming, I sleep to heavy metal music. So, do you really? Yeah, I better go enjoy the rest of my day off. Yeah, for sure, Lufia. Man, glad I could entertain you at the gym. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Yeah, for Lufia, it is the daytime. For Lufia, it's like 2 in the afternoon. Okay, I'm out. Catch y'all later. Hey, see you, Goose. Have a good one, man. Take it easy, buddy. Thanks for the awesome streaming. It's stream sleeping. And yes, the more noise, the better sleep. Oh, gosh. I have to have, like, white noise, but... No streaming. This is a family-friendly stream. Get out of here. I'm just messing with you. No, I know. Don't make me ban the streamer. Get out of here, Orrinn. Thanks for strooping. Stroop waffles. Right. Have a great night, Orrinn. Love hanging out here. Hey, Fatbeard. Love having you, man. Love hanging out in your streams, too. Appreciate you, buddy. What's up, Gemma? Better streeping? Gemma.
Mischief managed.
That's one of those things I don't want to have to, I don't want to have to explain to, like, my kids. Hey, Dad, I'm rewatching that stream. Gemma, what's up? How you doing? She's like, I'm just saying. Gemma, how you doing? Oh, to leaving it. I am not stream sleeping. There's no streeping happening here. Can you imagine? I can't. Nobody wants to watch me sleep. That would be. I don't want anyone to watch me sleep. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Lufi. I appreciate you, man. Have a good night, Heather. Take it easy. Appreciate you guys. Get with it. Yeah, that's weird. It's straight up. Straight up. It's just weird. And like as a viewer too, like, oh, that was a little kerfuffle snore. Like, what do you expect? Ads. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna hang out for a minute. Those are them ads. I'll never understand those streamers. I guess there's an audience. I guess, unfortunately, there's an audience for everything. But the thing is there are things that absolutely shouldn't. Oh man, and that's one of them. There's no way I'm streaming me sleeping. Nope, not gonna happen. It's super weird. I couldn't do it. I move like Taz the Tasmanian Devil when I sleep. Right, while I don't move much. I end up like in one spot, and that's how I sleep. But yeah, forget that. That's still, one, that's boring. Two, I don't want anybody watching me sleep. That's creepy. Three, that's boring. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. Really, really appreciate it. As always, you guys make, it was a mediocre day. It was an all right day. And you make it better. So appreciate all the talks. Appreciate you guys always coming in. Again, being really respectful, cool, chatty. Love all the chat. You guys know it. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow night. Not sure what we're playing as usual. We'll figure it out. Hope to see you there. In the meantime, lots of really fantastic family-friendly streamers at this link. At that link. That stream at various times and days. Check them out.
Managed.
With that, hope y'all have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. We will talk to you later. Take it easy. And music, music, music.